10 mental health benefits achieved through meditation. The world opens up to meditation more and more every day, as the list of benefits that are associated with it continue to increase. It shows that meditation is not just the new craze, but an actual exercise that can help bring a balance and has multitudinous benefits towards healthy living. Meditation is often defined as the process in which the mind is trained to redirect and focus the thoughts. Many also make use of meditation to clear their minds and empty their thoughts. With meditation, you can increase awareness within yourself, as well as your surroundings. Even beyond becoming more aware, meditation helps reduce stress and develop concentration. Several people make use of meditation to develop several habits which are huge benefits to them. Today, we are going to be taking a look at 10 of those benefits, which are of health importance. Reduces stress. This may seem ridiculous, but it is absolutely true. In a bid to reduce stress in their lives, many people have tried meditation, and they have all concurred it works. As a matter of fact, there was a study which included 3,500 adults, all of whom agreed that meditation helped greatly as a stress reliever. Stress, either physical or mental, leads to increased levels of cortisol, which is also known as the stress hormone. Increased cortisol levels lead to the release of cytokines, an inflammation-promoting chemical. It then manifests in forms of depression, anxiety, insomnia, increased blood pressure, fatigue, and cloudy thinking. To confirm the effectiveness of meditation, a study which included about 1,300 adults took place. It confirmed that indeed, meditation helps reduce stress and the resultant inflammation response. Other stress-related conditions, such as irritable bowel syndrome, post-traumatic stress disorder, and fibromyalgia, can be greatly reduced through meditation. Controls anxiety. With meditation, stress levels reduce. With reduced stress comes less anxiety. This theory was confirmed with an 8-week study of volunteers who participated in a mindfulness meditation exercise, and they showed a marked reduction in their anxiety. With reduced anxiety comes a reduction in its associated symptoms and disorders, such as phobias, social anxiety, paranoid thoughts, panic attacks, and obsessive-compulsive behaviors. There was a follow-up study consisting of only 18 participants, which confirmed that those who followed up with the meditation had reduced anxiety levels. With another study, it shows that several meditative strategies can be used to achieve the same result, which is reduction in anxiety levels. Yoga, a common meditative exercise, has been known to reduce anxiety. Combining meditative exercise with physical activities is a surefire way to help reduce anxiety. Those who work in high-pressure environments can also make use of meditation to help reduce job-related anxiety. Promotes emotional health. There are several types of meditation exercise, and there are those which can help improve self-esteem, as well as the outlook towards life and self. These theories have been confirmed in several studies, including 2, which confirm that with mindful meditations, over 4,600 adults have reported a marked decrease in depression. Another study, which spanned over 3 years, observed 18 volunteers as they practiced meditation religiously. It was then observed that those individuals showed long-term decrease in depression. Stress releases cytokines, which affects mood and can lead to depression. By meditating regularly, there will be a marked reduction in cytokines and a resultant reduction in depression. The electrical activity of those who practice meditation was compared with those who do not, and it was observed that those who meditated regularly showed a marked change in activity in areas that are responsible for positive thinking and optimism. Enhances self-awareness. There are several forms of meditation that are designed to help increase self-awareness and boost self-esteem. A classic example of such meditation exercises is the self-inquiry meditation, whose sole purpose is to help in the better understanding of self and help in relating to others. There are also forms of meditation exercises available which help to recognize negative and self-defeating thoughts. By recognizing them, deflecting and abandoning such thought processes will be easier and thus improve self-esteem. Thoughts and mental energies will also be directed towards more useful patterns. This was confirmed with a study involving 21 women fighting great cancer. Those women were members of a Tai Chi program, and it was observed that the program helped them more than those who took part in social support sessions. Another study involved 40 elderly men and women who suffered from pangs of loneliness, who took part in a mindfulness meditation program. The results from the program were compared with the control group, and a marked difference was observed. With meditation, there have also been a marked increase in making use of creative solutions to problems. Lengthens attention span. Just like physical exercises improve endurance, there are forms of meditations called focused attention meditation, which are designed to help improve attention span. A study was conducted over the course of 8 weeks, which concluded that indeed focused attention meditation, as well as other mindfulness meditation exercises, can help improve attention span and the ability to reorient. Another study, which involved a human resource worker, showed increased focus on a task over those who do not practice mindfulness meditation. According to a review, meditation can affect the brain patterns and deflect the actions that add to mind wandering, worrying, and poor attention. Mindfulness meditation does not have to be practiced for a long time before it begins to show effect. As short as 4 days of mindful meditation is enough to show a marked increase in attention span. May reduce age-related memory loss. By practicing meditation regularly, there will be a marked improvement in the attention span, as well as easy recollection of events. This clarity in thinking helps keep the mind sharp and young. By practicing the forms of meditation dedicated to this, such as Kirtan Kriya, which is a combination of a mantra and repetitive finger motion to focus thoughts, participants have observed an improvement in recollection. There have also been several studies that show that mindfulness meditation helps improve the participants' ability to perform memory tasks, increased attention, memory, and mental quickness. Aside from memory loss that is normally associated with old age, meditation can also help improve the memories of those suffering from dementia. Families and caregivers can also make use of meditation to help reduce the stress associated with caregiving. Can generate kindness. There are forms of meditation which can help to reduce conflict and anger. These meditations also help in increasing positive thoughts and feelings towards self and others. The loving kindness meditation, otherwise known as metta, helps participants to think kind thoughts towards oneself and ultimately feel good about self. This loving feeling is ultimately shared with those around, from family to friends, and ultimately to enemies. This feeling is observed to be does-dependent, which means the more one practices, the more kindness one exudes. This theory was tested in 22 different studies, which all proved that this meditative exercise indeed helps in increasing compassion to self and others. According to studies, it is observed that by practicing the metta meditation, social anxiety, marriage conflict, and anger can be successfully managed and reduced. The more one practices the loving kindness meditation, the more the benefits appear. May help fight addictions. By meditating, you develop the mental strength needed to break free from dependencies on addictive substances. Meditation also makes you aware of the things which trigger the addictive behaviors and help you curb them. According to several researches, meditation is an instrumental key in helping addicts curb their addictive tendencies and control their impulses. Meditation also helps in understanding the reasons behind addictive behavior as an instrumental tool in curbing said behaviors. According to a study which consisted of 19 recovering alcoholics, meditation has helped them better control their cravings and curb cravings that are related to stress. Even those who binge eat will benefit from meditation. According to 14 studies, it showed that meditation helps participants reduce the emotional factors associated with binge eating. Improves sleep. Everyone at one point or the other has suffered from insomnia. According to a study which compared a group practicing mindfulness-based meditation programs with another who wasn't, it was observed that those who practiced meditation quickly fell asleep and remained asleep longer than those who did not practice meditation. By practicing meditation constantly, it becomes a lot easier to shut down your mind and redirect your racing thoughts, which makes it difficult to find sleep. By meditating, the body relaxes quickly, dissolving the tension of the day and placing you in a peaceful state. Helps control pain. Pain is often a perception of the state of mind, which can be increased during stressful situations. There was a study which made use of functional MRI techniques to observe brain activity, as its participants experienced a painful stimulus. Some of the participants of the study underwent 4 days of mindfulness meditation training, while others did not. Participants who meditated for 4 days showed an increase in activity in the areas of the brain that are known to control pain. Reports also indicate that those who meditated are less sensitive to pain when compared with their counterparts. Another study which was conducted on a larger scale consisted of 3,500 participants. This study was designed to observe the effects of habitual meditation. It was then observed that there were less complaints of chronic or intermittent pain among those who meditated regularly. Another study, which consisted of patients who were suffering from terminal diseases, reported that those who practiced meditation stated a reduction in the chronic pain towards the end of life. Before the beginning of the exercise, it was noted that both the meditated and the non-meditators experienced the same causes of pain, but with meditation, meditators found it easier to deal with the pain, thus reducing a sense of pain and making life a bit more bearable for them. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are 10 of the several health benefits associated with meditation. Which one of these benefits have you enjoyed the most through meditation? Let us know in the comments section below. Meditation can become a way of life and be practiced anywhere, and at any time to improve the mental and emotional health, all in sundry. It needs no special equipment or membership cards. There are several available courses online, as well as various support groups available to help. There are several meditation styles, all of which have their individual strengths and benefits.